Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrade.com. Happy Friday, the 23rd of May. This is our weekly recap. You want to join us, come on over to smartoptiontrade.com. Link in the description below. Make sure you subscribe and watch these videos. Let's talk about the week that was and today, and it's been a tough week. Obviously, we came up, and if you notice here, these lines represent a 3, a 5, a 10%, and 20% off the highs in the markets. We used them on the way down, and on the way up, they've been very relevant. And what you can see here on the SPY is we came up, we hit the 3% off the highs pullback, we pulled back, and now we're underneath the 5%. We've been a little weaker a lot here as we've come into this. What's going on here in the markets? Well, today specifically, Trump has started to get mouthy on tariffs again. Told Tim Cook and Apple 25% minimum tariff. They don't start building stuff in the United States. Told Europe tariffs go to 50% on June 1st. Now he's out saying more here. Uh, and this is all through social media. By the way, he's getting on a plane right now, so he's got nothing better to do. Bottom line is we came down, we held the 200-day on the SPY, and we bounced off of it. We're under the 8-day, and this is a cautious environment. Volume today much higher than you would normally expect, thanks to the first hour and 25 million. So let's talk about what else is going on here. Specifically, let's bring up the VIX. The VIX here popped, holding above 20, way off the highs. We'll keep an eye on that. Bonds have been a big problem. Big sell-off early this week. They've bounced back. Our eyes are on bonds. Remember, the bond market dwarfs the stock market, and the stock market takes its lead from the bond market. What else is going on out there? The banks came down, pushed back up, but are holding okay. Energy remains weak and out of play. The IWM remains, weak and out of play. The Qs have been slightly stronger in this. We're still close to the 8-day. We didn't hit the 21-day. The semis this week, kind of a little bit of a mixed bag here, holding in okay. You got a nice little downtrend here. I didn't trade much on the semis this week. In fact, I don't think I took a single trade on the semis this week. Nvidia holding okay. AMD trying to hold the 21-day here. Avgo continues to look one of the best names out there. Just a nice flag. We'll go over charts on Monday. In tech, Amazon, some nice trades on that this week. You have uh frick, what's the name of somebody took a stake in it. I just can't remember it right. Pershing Square took a stake this week, back up above the 200. As long as it keeps holding 200, I like it. Microsoft put in a new range high this week. There was trades on that one. Well, Tesla's been very difficult this week, but overall holding in sideways. Tried to break out, failed, and came in. Took a nice loss on that one on that move there. The QBTS and these little quantum plays have been moving. IONQ, another one that's been moving. We're seeing the nuclear names moving with Trump signing another executive order. Google gave us some awesome trades this week. Initially they dropped on their event and then came running back. I thought that event was good. They pushed up, picked back down. Overall, that one's looking good. CoreWeave was in play this week, hit a new all-time high. Snow had a fabulous week. Great report. Long this with stock and calls now. Pushed it in again. It has a gap to fill up until the 225 area. Staying long, looking for a gap fill there. What else this week? We talked Google, Meta, nothing going on there. Netflix overall new all-time high, but quiet. Apple continues to be weak and nobody wants it and just avoiding it for now. You have an inverted, you had it in inverse head and shoulders pattern that's been violated at this point on that one. Palantir remains strong. You got a downtrend break, a nice little cup and handle pattern here. We're watching that. Hood holding in well. Bitcoin hit a new all-time high yesterday. What's interesting is they're not buying the names with it this time. MSTR getting beaten up. Coin holding in a little bit better. So overall, not the easiest of weeks to negotiate here in the markets, but there are things to do. Boeing also still trying to hold in fairly well. We have a 3-day weekend. The markets are closed on Monday for Memorial Day in the United States. I'll do charts on Monday morning. We'll back at it on Tuesday morning going at it. If you want to join us, link in the description for the room. Everybody have a great long weekend.